Six figures, I was only 4. Hello, my fellow internet explorers. My name is Mason, and welcome back to the World Wide Web. Today we're going to be discussing ASMR, a topic that's basically taken over the internet in recent years.
If you haven't heard of ASMR, it's an online trend that is getting millions of views per video.
It's an incredibly popular phenomenon on things like YouTube and Reddit.
There are literally thousands of them online.
But if you're thinking, that sounds familiar and I just can't place from where, then there's a few places you might be thinking of. Number one is the queen of memes herself, the most iconic person to ever put a piece of aloe vera in her mouth on camera. Yes, that's right. I'm talking about YouTube's adopted daughter, Life with Mac. You may have also heard of ASMR from a segment that Ellen did on it recently, which presumably was only for her to exploit the topic for views. Wait, I'm sorry, what's that? Wait, you mean she admitted to it on camera? No, there's no way she would.
16 million views. I just increased my audience just now.
I can't believe you've done this.
So ASMR is basically a collection of videos that people make with the intent to relax people, to help them calm down, to help them sleep. And this is achieved through soft-spoken or whispered videos that have lots of very pleasing sounds in them. No, not pleasing like that, you f***ing creeps, like this. So the actual acronym stands for Autonomous Sensory Meridian Response, I think. And that's basically just a very fancy way of saying So these so-called tingles are actually categorized as a form of low-grade euphoria and can be achieved in many different ways, including eating sounds, including tapping, including whispering, including basically anything you can think of that sounds good. But Mason, you might ask, that sounds pretty cool and all, but why would you call this the best thing on YouTube? And that's a great question. Let me explain. So aside from the ASMR community being a completely wholesome, and drama-free community, which, let's be honest, is basically unheard of here on YouTube.com. Apparently, the benefits of ASMR go far beyond just relaxation and getting to sleep. People have said that it's helped them with their insomnia, with their depression, with their anxiety, with basically any condition you can imagine. Here's some real comments I found under ASMR videos, and keep in mind that it took me about 2 minutes to find these comments. There are thousands of comments just like this on plenty of videos out there. Perfect timing for this video. Very relaxing, and I even got a few laughs. Exactly what I needed to unwind from an understaffed and subsequently stressful day at work. I can't stress enough how much your videos help me. I suffer through pretty bad anxiety, and you've helped me calm down on more than one occasion. You always deliver such high quality content, and I've grown to love your personal touch. Your videos are a major contribution to my good health and wellness. I had a huge panic attack at school, and my friend Casey showed me this video. You helped calm me down. I've been watching your ASMR videos for as long as I remember, and I wish you prosperity and love. This is no joke. Like, the comment sections under these videos are actually the most wholesome and inspiring thing I've ever seen on this platform. Like, you can look under anyone's video, and there'll always be, you know, one negative comment, one hate comment, something like that. No, not in ASMR. But despite all of ASMR's positive effects, people love to hate what they don't understand. And this applies to a lot of things, like ASMR, like math, like Jake Paul. Wait, no, scratch that last one. I think we understand Jake Paul just fine. One of the prime examples of this is the interview I talked about with Ellen, where she basically just took one of the platform's most beloved creators, Maria Gentle Whispering, and then just shit all over her.
Oh, it's so soothing, isn't it? Wow. It's ended too soon.
You know, you would think with Ellen's giant research team and all that they would be able to find out all the positive benefits that I found out from one Google search, but apparently not. But I mean, I get it. Google searches are hard, right? Like, first of all, you have to open up your computer, exhausting. Then you have to click on your browser, and then you gotta type all those keys. And Ellen certainly isn't the only person to have misrepresented ASMR in the media. Even our beloved H3H3 podcast kind of made a mess of ASMR when talking with GB.
Like, the popular ASMR channels are ones of cute young girls. As a guy, it's a nice kind of way to get a companionship. Oh, yeah. Can stroke it.
Nasty.
And I think a lot of this just stems from misinformation. I mean, even as an avid ASMR viewer myself, I'll be the first to admit that it's pretty f***ing weird at first. And that's one of the main reasons I decided to film this video in the first place, is because I feel like if people are more knowledgeable about ASMR, if they actually understand all the positive benefits that it has, then they're gonna be more likely to talk about it in a more fair way. But even despite all the really negative press it's been getting, ASMR has been making its way into the mainstream in some pretty epic ways. And at the forefront of this is GBASMR, a creator with over 1.5 million subscribers who recently did a collaboration with the coolest guy on the planet, Mr. Absolutely Will Steal Your Girl, Dave 1 of Chromeo.
You've been sleeping on me.
I love you, Dave 1. Please marry me. She also streams different games regularly on Twitch, which is great because it allows ASMR to kind of bleed into the rest of the content world and not allow it to be some weird other world that nobody understands. She's making enormous strides in normalizing ASMR among the numerous popular genres that are taking over YouTube right now. And I think that's pretty freaking cool. Another person making a similar impact is Life with Mac, who by just pouring her personality into all of her videos basically makes you forget you're even watching ASMR because you're just so entertained.
Excuse me, sir, you look stupid. Thank you.
So I guess moral of the story is don't hate on ASMR artists. They're just nice people trying to do a nice thing for other people in whatever way they can. And it's crazy to me that the stigma against ASMR has gotten so extreme that people have started to have to come out to people as ASMR artists. Like, how ridiculous is that? These are other people just making content on YouTube like the rest of us, yet somehow they have to take this extra step of admitting to people what they do when it should be perfectly normal. Mom, I have something to tell you. I'm an ASMR artist. Oh, well, it's not what your father and I had planned for you, but we'll support you in whatever you want to do. So that's all I got for you guys today. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, please give it a big thumbs up. And if you'd like to join the Internet Explorer family, you can do so by clicking subscribe down below. And I think I'm gonna leave you all with just one phrase that applies to a lot of things in life, but very specifically to people who don't like ASMR as well. And that is, if you don't like it, then don't do it. Peace out, you guys.